Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Gemporium demo. Link will be in the description. Let's go ahead and play. We have, looks like 3 save files to choose from. I am gonna go with the one that looks like a pangolin. Alright, start a new game in this slot? Yes. Hey there, ready to gather some gems? It's up to you to grow your business by mining, refining, and selling them. First, we need to get some stock for the store, so let's go to the mine and go and find some gems. Okay, so standard WASD. All right, let's go into the mine, E. It's time to mine. Try walking to a shiny spot on the wall and start excavating for gems. Each spot has a chance to find new and rare gems. It's time to mine. Try walking to the shiny spot. Okay, nice. Excavating gems. This is where you'll get gemstones to sell in the shop later. Use the tools to unearth different rarities of gems in each mining spot. Swap between your tools to avoid cracking gems. Cracks reduces their value. So we've got 2. Okay, so we have a hammer and a drill. So if we do... Oh, got it. I was like, why can't I see? Don't see anything there. Oh, there's the... Yeah, I cracked that one really hard. Okay, your gem bag is full. Once the gem bag fills up, it's time to head back home to drop off your loot. Don't worry, you can come back later. Let's take a stop at the refinement table and make sure that gem is ready to sell. Sure, let's go back. Refine gems. Gems must be chiseled and polished before they can sell for their full value. Make sure to time your hits to avoid cracking the gems. Try dragging the unrefined gem into the inventory to the workshop. I was not ready for that. And then we do this. Look at that beautiful crack. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. All right, time to sell. Looks like your shop just opened. The shop is only available after a certain time each day, and customers will only stay for so long. Make sure to keep an eye on the time. Let's head to the shop and sell our new gem. All right, so Q to... Oh, tab to leave. Come over here. Sell gems. You got what I'm looking for. Manage your shops. Customers are now lining up to buy gems. Give your patrons their favorite gem to maximize your profit and increase store reputation. Try dragging the gem from your inventory onto the register below. Cha-ching. All right. Amethyst. I'll take it. Time to close up. The poor guy that was second in line. Upgrade catalog. The day's all wrapped up. Now's your chance to spend some of your earnings and upgrades. Don't worry if you can't get everything yet. It'll be open every night. Sweet. All right, so we're going to buy upgrades. Select an upgrade for more information. Gain another 2 slots for your gem bag in the mines. Prospecting handbook, can't afford. Polish brush +1. Gem discovery. And yeah, and then the other ones we can't. This one looks like we can go further in the mines. This upgrade is only available in the full version of the game. Maybe something makes us go faster. Faster mining. Okay, so we'll go and get the gem bag. Tab. Time for bed. What a long day. Some rest and well-deserved. Tomorrow brings a new day with more gems, so have fun and don't forget to keep an eye on the time. Good night. We're going to end the day. And I believe that was the tutorial. So day 0. Check for grumpy heads, market production E. So bye citrine. Okay, now we've... Okay, so let's go down into the mine and see if we can't find... I think it's right here. We're going to do that. Now I might just do like... There we go. here. There we go. Definitely want to get this. There we go. And we can grab another one. Somewhere over here. Oh, there we are. And I just cracked it again. Perfect. Okay. But my bag is full, so we're going to go back. And I think we can go back in. We'll go and grab a second bag. You know what? I don't care if it's cracked or not. I want a better... I got time. I don't have time to necessarily do a whole lot of... So I'll get better equipment. Okay, you know what? Yep, it's just gonna be... All right, we're gonna do... There we go. All right, now we go back and we gotta polish these up. Refine gems. All right, we have a peridot. All right, we have a citrine. It's like I know how to pronounce all these because I've played D&D. All right, another citrine. My shop is now open. All right, we have this one. Oh, I should have focused on... on getting some different variety. Let's do the emerald. Yeah, we need to get over and sell. You want a citrine, so yep, we will do that. You also want a citrine. Merry Christmas. You also want a citrine. Here's one that we don't have. Yeah. All right, so that's not too bad. Let's see what other upgrades we can do. Prospecting handbook, we can't quite afford. We can't afford any of these, and really none of them. All right. So 6 mines, 5 refined, 3 sold. Let's go to bed. I probably should have sold one of the other ones that was actually done. Saving progress. Your progress is saved by sleeping each night. Make sure to get a full day's rest. Check TV. Rhodite, which I think I have one already. So let's come up here. Yep, there we go. And E. Okay, now we got to go back. Here we go. So it looks like every time we go back into the mine, every time I go back into the mine, it is a kind of a randomized layout. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we just cracked it. Let's go back. We have enough time to polish some gems. We have an amethyst. I believe we need to get a... We do not. We only have one rhodite. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I just bragged about being able to pronounce them earlier. Let's get one more citrine. All right, tab. Let's go over sell. All right, you want this done. You want a citrine. And you want a rondite. We don't have one. So here, have a citrine. Time to close up. All right, we got 2,000. I don't think that's enough to get anything though. Not yet. Not yet. All right, let's go back to sleep. Go to bed. Now, you might be thinking, this would be really cool, but I really don't want to have that rush and panic. That's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to options. And I saw this gameplay. We have a cozy mode. Disables the day timer, allowing you to play at your own pace. No, Gemporium was not balanced for cozy mode, and we recommend disabling it for first-time players. So really quickly, let's go through and look at just what this looks like. We can always turn it off. Shop is now open. What do you mean shop is now open? Probably that it's always at the, 6 o'clock time. Because it doesn't appear, the time is not moving. And I'm still cracking. But if you just want to have a bit of a chance to catch up on... I have a feeling that was going to be a special one. Oh, maybe it's not completely random. It's random where the spots are. There we go. Yeah, I know. I'm cracking them because I'm impatient. And there we are. So let's go through. I think this is the first bag filled, or let's... How many do we have filled? Yeah, I think that was 2 bags. I'm just going to, because that was about what I was able to do. Was 2 bags. I'm going to go ahead and only keep myself to 2. So we're just gonna keep going a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I literally, this one, I ruined this one. Yeah, it's only worth like 75 just because it's so cracked. This is onyx. We've got some amethyst that also has that crack. And yeah, I think it's like a specialty of mine. It's just to have everything. All my gems are cracked. Okay, let's go ahead and hit tab. We're going to go over here and we're going to sell. They want an emerald, so let's do that. Sell for 1,000. You also want an emerald. I do not have an emerald. You just don't want an amethyst. You know what? Here, have a citrine. You want a citrine. You can get this one. I like your suspenders. Okay. You also make a snapping. What is that? I have half a mind to give you a citrine. We'll give you... We'll give you a cheap amethyst. Just put the gem in the bag, bro. Yeah, you know what? Okay, 3,800. I think we actually have enough. We can get some prospecting handbook, polishing brush, gem discovery +1. Find an additional gem in every spot. Well, that's not going to do us any good if we don't have a bag. Increase your radius. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's go ahead and end our day. Go to bed. Day 3, day 4. All right. Shop is now open. We're going to do this. Amethyst. Okay, we've got that. Let's go back here, back to options, gameplay. We're going to turn off cozy mode and hit resume game. So we're back on the clock. All right, you do have to apparently face it. Oh, here it is. It's over here. Oh, you know what? Because I started it at with cozy mode, it started it at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna miss this day. That's fine. You know what? We're just gonna spend this day then collecting some extra gems. No sales. Shop's closed. Okay. You missed the shop. Yeah, I know. I missed the shop. Okay. Can we can't go access that. Okay. We can't buy any upgrades because we don't have anything. So yeah. That's okay. We'll day 5. Oh, check the TV. Not that it really... Amethyst. Okay, good. We got a second chance at amethyst. Over here. Let's go down and grab... Oh, I think it's right over here. Okay, bag is full. Let's come back over here. And let's see if we can get one more. Maybe without all the punctuation. There it is. I think this just goes on, and you can, yep, there you go. All right, bag is full. Let's make our way back and let's do some polishing. Hold on, let's see. We have amethyst. Amethyst was what was really popular today. So yeah, that is noticeably different. We have another amethyst. We've got another amethyst. We'll give that to someone else. Shop's gonna be open here in a bit. Let's do one more. All right, let's tab. Come over here. Sell some gems. You would like an amethyst. Congratulations, have an amethyst. You would also like an amethyst. Do we have a better amethyst? Yes, we do. You can have an amethyst. You want a citrine? Here you go. Have a citrine. You want an amethyst? There you go. So very cool. Is there anything that I can get? We could get this. Let's look and see. Yeah, if I don't have this, finding an extra gem. Well, I mean, I guess it would help. Yeah. So if you do go to cozy mode, you do want to return from cozy mode, amethyst again. You do want to go to cozy off, turn cozy mode off before you start, before you go to bed. Okay, so this one we got one amethyst. I think it's up here. So I could see where if you want to play, if you just want to kind of chill and play it on, not saying easy mode, if you just want to kind of play a chill game, you just want to mine, sell some gems. But this is a really cute game. Definitely something to keep your eye out for, especially if you are interested in kind of a chill game. We're gonna get one more. Oh, there it is. I should switch between that and the drill, but I'm in a hurry. All right. Amethyst is what we're looking for today. So let's go through. Oh, we've got some rhodite. I absolutely did not pay attention to what I was getting anyway. There's a citrine. Now the shop is open. Yeah, we'll get... No, we're gonna go to the shop. You want an amethyst. Do I have anything that's a decent amethyst? Yes. So sell. Citrine. Yeah, everything I've got is cracked. You want an amethyst. I think yeah, amethyst is all cracked. amethyst, sell, and a peridot, sell. You want another peridot, we're gonna sell, and you want an amethyst. Time to close up. So yeah, now we're getting to where we actually got a lot more money. We've already got all of that. Oh, we need to come over here and the day. I think an actual bed would be a little bit more realistic than, I mean, I realize it's got the TV. Let's see what citrine. Like it matters. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, because we've got two. I was like, why isn't it letting me, isn't taking me back? I could see where this would help because this is, but now I've got to find one more, but my bag's full. So I got to tab out. So this one's got 2 amethysts. So you could use this as an advantage of being like, okay, this has got like an amethyst and emerald, and like today I believe it's citrine. So it's, you know, do I really want to, oh, my bag's full. Do I really want to spend the time on that one? I don't believe I have any citrine. So, well, I have some citrine from before, so we can just do that. Do I have another one right here. We have a peridot. Yeah, we have more citrine. Emerald would be nice. One of these. And then there is the shop is open. Yeah, once you get into that groove, you're good for that. And I think we can do, this is a satisfying mini game too. Not too grindy. Let's tab, come over here, sell. You want a citrine. Done. You also want a citrine. Done. You want an amethyst. We want value. Amethyst right here. You want a citrine. You want a citrine. You want an amethyst. I think I broke all my amethysts, and you also want a citrine. I believe I have everything except for this one. We'd have to do, we could do one more day. We might be able to get that. Citrine. Yeah, so we are amethyst and peridot. We are not getting citrine today. Well, this one's got a citrine. Let me just crack everything. So one of those was a citrine, one of those was not. And what do you think the odds are that I got the citrine? Let's go up here. And we have one more that we can get. So let's just grab this one. All right. Tab out of that because we've already got our full bag. And we're going to come over here. All right. We got a peridot. Yeah, here's a citrine. Here's another citrine. Double cracked this one. And an amethyst. All out of gems. If you run out of gems to refine, but your shop isn't open yet, you can return to the mines to get more gems. There'll be a fresh set of gem veins in the mine every time you enter. But the shop just opened, so let's go back and see what we can get. We want a citrine. Let's do by type. Yeah, there you go. You want an amethyst. Yeah, so when you sell them what they want, they will actually so like this one is 250. Now all of a sudden I'm going to sell it for 500 because we get a bonus for selling. I do not have citrine, so I'm going to, you don't want an amethyst. You know, here, we're going to give you peridot. I'm going to give you a peridot. Citrine, you just don't want, here, we'll do you emerald. Yeah, sure, that's fine, whatever. You just don't want that. We'll give you, here, no, we're going to give you, no. We're gonna do that. You want a citrine, no amethyst. We don't have that. To have this. So we actually ran out of time for that one. But we can come back here and we can now purchase. Okay, so we can get one more bag slot. Let's do one more day. We almost might as well just do 10 days. Check the TV. Emerald. Got it. See that? That's okay. I think it's probably, I think it's an upgrade in the full game. Go through, yeah. Leave it to me to find a way to crack it with a drill. Oh, yeah, it's full. Okay. Out of curiosity, how big is... Okay, so we can hold 5 now. Let's go. That seems kind of weird that it's like... It's like no matter what you do, you're never going to be able to have... You're always going to leave one of these behind. Let's just go and we're going to do one more. All right, let's go back up. I know I think I've got one more space back, but I need some time to do this. I forget what the... I think it was emerald, and I don't have any emeralds, but let's do this one's probably a little bit better. It looked like it was maybe a little bit more valuable, maybe not. let's do a citrine. Okay. Let's go back. You want an amethyst. Do we have... Oh, here's a better amethyst. An emerald. You know what? I did not get an emerald. How about an onyx? Emerald. I don't have one. How about one of these? An emerald. I don't have one. How about that? Amethyst. Only one I've got. Citrine. Here you go. You can have the one that I actually polished. Emerald. I don't have. We'll do that. Citrine. Emerald. Again, don't have. Have one of these. Citrine. Yeah, time's ran out. Okay. Alright, don't have any room for that, but it'd be good to have like the larger bag because then you'd only be able to, you could go down once. So we're gonna wrap this up with day 10. Let's go ahead and check the TV citrine, of course. So I believe there's a second one over here. There we go. Where is... there. And we'll go and we'll stop up here. And then we're going to go back and just make sure I can get as much of my stuff polished as possible. Oh, my bag is full. Yeah. Well, just... all right. We want citrines, so that's priority. And then let's do some of these. These have a little bit like a different color on their name, so I'm thinking they might be a little bit more valuable, maybe. Okay. Let me correct that. They're more valuable before I cracked one. There we go. Let's see. We can just do... yeah, I think this is just all amethyst. I wonder why sometimes when it cracks, there's the store's open. Okay, and I think that's it. That's all we have time to do anyway, but we did manage to get all of that in. Citrine, there you go. Peridot, yes, right here. Your favorite, that's fantastic. Citrine, yeah, here, ignore the cracks. Citrine, I don't have another one, you just don't want an amethyst. Here, have a peridot. You want an amethyst, here you go. Citrine, we don't have, you don't like amethyst, have that one. You don't like an amethyst. You don't want an amethyst. You want an amethyst. You do not want that. And then we have that one. Get it away from me. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then we have the shark. A surprise visitor. Sorry to spring this on you, but it looks like your debt payment is overdue. No hard feelings, kid. I'm just going to have to liquidate all of your assets. Have a nice day. Hammer to uncover secrets. What is this? wishlist on Steam. Thank you for playing. Oh, I like this. This is a really cool interactive little thing of... So, I believe there probably is a story mode. And there's their socials. Oh, that goes to the back. So yeah, really cool little game. I'm curious to see what else is there. How deep can you go? Not the least but the fact that we actually have moles in my backyard. So this has been a Gemporium. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.